I'm on the swag page. Now, why would B be on the swag page? Because he wears flags? No, I'm not in a gang. No. Because he lags? Well, I mean, my internet connection is kind of bad, but I don't really lag like that. Joe the Show, shut the hell up. Why would I be on the swag page? Because I have swag. Okay. So this video is going to be on... It's going to be kind of a rant on NFL halftime shows. Now, since the whole Justin Timberlake thing with Janet Jackson, him like stripping her and shit, showing off her tit, we haven't really had very many good halftime shows, if you think about it. Okay, I'm going to look at the list real quick since the whole... Alright. 05, we had Paul McCartney. Well, Sir Paul McCartney, I should say. His performance was pretty good, honestly. Then you had the Rolling Stones. I've never really been a Rolling Stones fan like that, but he did alright. We had Prince. He was decent. He was alright. Then we had Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I enjoyed Tom Petty's music, but I mean, it wasn't that great of a performance. Then you had Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. I mean, my dad's a Bruce Springsteen fan, and I'm not really that much myself. Then you had The Who. The Who wasn't terrible. But then the last 2 years, we've had the Black Eyed Peas, Usher, and Slash. Really, will.i.am and Usher carried that performance. It really wasn't very good at all. Fergie was fucking terrible. And then this last year, we had Madonna, LMFAO's whack asses, Nicki Minaj, MIA, and CeeLo Green for like all of 10 seconds. Honestly, it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It was really bad. Last year's was really bad. Then you had a terrible one this year. I mean, when are we going to have good halftime shows again, honestly? I mean, you know, you had the wardrobe malfunction shit, but that was a good performance regardless. I mean, you know, you had Janet Jackson, you had Puff Daddy, I refuse to call him anything else, Sean Combs, Nelly, Kid Rock, and Justin Timberlake. That was a good performance. Then the year before, you had No Doubt, Sting, and Shania Twain. I mean, it was good. U2, great performance. I mean, the year before, you had NSYNC and Aerosmith. I mean, you can say what the fuck you want, but NSYNC, you know, they're a boy band, but they're talented. They were somewhat entertaining at that point. You know, I'm not going to go through the list any more than that, but, like, when are we going to have people from the modern era performing? U2 was, like, in their later days. They were sort of an old school band when they did, but at least they had a pretty good performance. I mean, like, and at least they were somewhat modern. You got guys like Tom Petty, Bruce Springsteen, all these people from like the 80s and shit. Like, when are we going to have some guys from like now? Like, let's have some people who like everybody knows now. You know, instead of pandering to all these like people, like fans from back in the day. I mean, like, I'm not saying we've had all bad performances, because I mean, you know, I really enjoyed the Who. I enjoyed Paul McCartney. Other than that, you know, we haven't had that many like notable performances. I mean, even those who aren't notable per se. But come on, you know, Madonna, really? You know, let's get some guys from like now. You know, you have the wife beater, Chris Brown, like shit or something. Even Drake. You know, I know people hate Drake and shit, but you know, even Drake probably would put on a better performance than that. I'm not a huge Drake. I like Drake's music. I'm not a huge fan of Drake. You know, honestly, I would have loved for Kanye and Jay-Z to have a performance this year. Like, do shit off their Alpha Watch the Throne. It do maybe like they do 2 of each of their own songs or whatever. Like, I honestly just feel like you bringing all these guys like from back in the day and shit. It's very detrimental to like the value of halftime shows. Like nobody's gonna watch it if you bring some has-been into it. So I know this was kind of a sloppy ass rant, but I really don't care. I mean, I just want like, let me get your thoughts. Like, what do you think? Like, who do you think should perform at next year's halftime show? They more than likely probably won't perform, but who would you like to see? I mean, I'd like to see, like I said, like Kanye, Jay-Z, somebody like there's like somebody from right now, like some big name right now. Like it can be like a pop rapper. If you want to have Eminem perform next year, have Eminem perform. Or no, the Super Bowl's gonna be in Louisiana. And I know a lot of people would fucking hate this idea, but have Lil Wayne perform, I guess. I fucking hate Lil Wayne too, but at least it's somebody from now. I mean, it's just an idea. I really wouldn't want to see Lil Wayne, but I mean, since the Super Bowl's in New Orleans, at least it would appeal to a, modern audience if like Lil Wayne did. I mean, I know people who still like Lil Wayne. I personally don't like him, but I don't know. Anyways, that's all I really have to say. Go subscribe to the swag page. Go subscribe to my own page. And go check my mixtape out as well. And like I said, comment below who you think should perform next year. Or just like give me some feedback. But that's about it. You have yourself a wonderful day.